We want people to be aware of police murders and police brutality and the fact that they murdered Anthony Grainger with no reason. You know, I don't think it was an accident. I mean, in fact, I know it weren't an accident. The IPC said it weren't an accident. I just want some answers. March 2012, Anthony went up to a car. We sat in his car and he got swarmed by police. They swooped in, shot his car, shot him through one lung, through his heart, through his other lung.
There was no weapons found in the vehicle, there was no suspicious items found around it. They were saying they've been surveilling him for a number of months, but in all that time, in all the months, they've not seen him with any weapons or with any kind of anything suggesting that he is going to commit an armed robbery or he's going to commit any kind of robbery at all.
We were following him for a few weeks, and obviously in which time that they never seen him doing anything wrong, apart from driving the car which they now say is stolen. And they've pre-planned it as there are already 16 fully armed officers, a number of dedicated surveillance officers, 5-6 cars on the car park. Well, it were pre-planned execution if you ask me.
If this police officer gets held accountable for his actions and then other police officers know that one day if they are corrupt and they do commit a crime and they can be held accountable, maybe they'll think twice before planting evidence or shooting somebody or beating somebody up in the street. If they know they're going to get done for it, then maybe they'll think twice before they do it.
A lot of people won't stand up to the police. They just won't. You know, that's why a lot of cases get brushed under the carpet because
the jury won't find
the jury find it hard to find a police officer guilty because a lot of people they're blind to what's going on in the outside world. I mean, I've got to admit, me, up until a few years ago, I was one of those people myself.
They're above the law. The police are above the law, and that's what we're doing is on Father's Day we're all going to be stood, we're not going to be stood, we're going to be sat in Piccadilly Gardens with our candles and our banners just to help people to raise awareness about police brutality, try and get police officers to be held accountable for their actions when they do commit murder or crimes, or like people like Ian Tomlinson or Sean Migg or Christopher Alder. Obviously if we get justice for one, then we get justice for all, and that's what we're trying to do.
What we want out of this, we don't just want the bloke on the armed officer team, we don't just want him to get done. Yeah, I want the people who give him the real bullets, the people who order the planning and operation, the people who organise it all, I want them done with joint enterprise, and also the 16 armed police officers on that night, and the considerable amount of dedicated surveillance officers, I want them done with conspiracy. You know, I want them all charged.
And the Chief Constable done with corporate manslaughter because of gross act of negligence and no duty of care.
Oh, wait,